Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time of day it is for you. My name is Misty. I'm with Love Awakening Authenticity. I'm a spiritual self-empowerment coach and a conscious awareness coach. Make sure you like this video. This may be on YouTube too, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're on this video and it's resonating with you, I want you to share the video. That's how we share the energy. That's how we share the message. So make sure you are liking and you're sharing. If this is a YouTube video, once I upload it to YouTube, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing. Let's get going. What I do here is energy, collective energy readings. So I'll read your masculine energy and your feminine energy, and it's as a collective. So this is a general collective, and it's for the clearest and highest good. Good morning. And I do have some stuff wrote down here. Look, I found my turtle lighter, so this may be of importance to somebody out there somewhere. Let's see if it'll work. It worked just a second ago. Little turtle. Oh, look at that, guys. We got flame. We got flame. Look at that. It works. It's a functional little turtle. It holds the flame within inside itself. That's part of the reading. It holds the flame within. I'm telling you. At home with inside the self. The turtle is at home with the earth and the water element. So that's grounded in the physical world and in the emotional world, in the intuitive world. So a lot of masculine and feminine energy present there. Good job. Okay, so a lot of what I got, especially after yesterday morning's reading with the Phoenix and what's been going on with the patterns and behaviors, one of the things that came through is a major release and a healing of the feminine energy. Right? It's justice to the feminine energy within inside of ourselves. It's justice to our intuition. It's justice to our self-expression. And we do that by switching from criticism to gratitude, right? And from being cynical to being thankful. Right. Well, I don't need to say that. It's kind of, but I have to say that. So, releasing the old, letting go of anything emotional that is not serving your highest good, right? Old patterns and habits must go that are in alignment with experiences. Your patterns and your behaviors that are in alignment with your old experiences must go, right? You need to make room for bigger and better things in your life, like abundance, right? Know the payoff. Know when you know the motives for doing what you are doing. You need to know the motives and the intentions, the reasons for doing what you are doing, and know that the payoff is worth it. You need to express yourself with justice to clarify. Express yourself honestly to clarify. Let your actions and your behaviors and your words dictate and be honest with what your wants and your desires are. All right. Releasing the criticism, thoughts and words spoken about yourself reveal what you love and what you hate about yourself. This is where you educate yourself and you educate others on how you truly feel and what your strengths and your weaknesses are. It also tells others how you judge them. When you judge yourself, it tells others how you judge them. So be mindful of that. Show yourself mercy and forgiveness. Love yourself and others without conditions. Angry internal patterns of self-condemnation and criticism can be released in you forever. Did you hear me? Love yourself and others without conditions. And as you do, angry internal patterns of self-condemnation, self-sabotage, and criticism, cynical, will be released in you forever. The sacred law, true justice, in right or wrong, is on value and on morals. Honors of the feminine and for the feminine energy, your intuition, the truth, the self-expression. From the void, everything is conceived and kept inviolable, right? And in the release, be objective. When you release things back to the void, you need to be objective. Now, I've talked about objectivity. Now, when we're talking about being objective, it's like reporting for medical, right? We don't report what we think may have happened or could have happened or should have happened or probable cause, right? We report fact. Fact is, I walked in and found this motherfucker on the floor. That's the fact. I don't know how he got there. I don't know why he was there. I don't know what part of him's hurt, but this is what I found, right? Facts. There's no emotion in facts. When you put emotion in the facts of the situations, you're making them subjective at best. It's now opinions. It's not fact. You got to get back to the truth. Navigate worldly chaos with no attachments to outcomes and to people. Be firm and unswayed and implement vibrational boundaries. Be firm and unswayed when you're implementing vibrational boundaries. Well, your vibrational boundaries should be uplifting, should be supporting, should be encouraging, should be inspiring. Your boundaries go hand in hand with your morals and your values, right? Of being loved and being respected, not being cynical. Like, these are the things that go hand in hand with who you are, right? The behaviors that are in alignment with your desires, your true expression, what you truly want, right? Sacred law. These are on morals and values. You need to be firm on your implementation of your vibrational boundaries, on what you want. What do you want? They keep saying, what do you want? How do you want to feel? Navigate this stuff, right? Let's put this away. Let's get into masculine energy and find out what's working with that. I don't want to, Spirit. Teamwork makes the dream work. There's a message in here in the Innocent Hearts Oracle, so I'm going to start with that. Spirit's adamant about it. They keep showing me the fox, they keep showing me the swallows, and a bird's nest. So that's in this deck. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Innocent Hearts, let's lead the way, please, for the clearest and highest good. Thank you. Well, that makes sense. You know, I always take the one from the bottom with this deck. So there's always a minimum of 2 cards that come out here. The Brave Little Finch. The Brave Little Finch. A true hero. Number 28 and number 10, so 10-10. Closing of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, a new beginning, and a mirrored reflection. This is where you're reflecting your behaviors, you're taking a look, you're taking a step, and you're implementing yourself in a whole new vibration. In a whole new vibration. You are changing your vibrational field, right? Right. So when you change your vibrational field, you open a new cycle. You open a new cycle. Perfect. Where's this book? Come here, book. Come to me. Thank you. I'm going to go with the Brave Little Finch first, okay? And that's number 28. We will get in here. It's a win-win situation. A win-win situation is a relationship where everyone wins. It's a wise man that keeps his friends close and his enemies closer. It's a wise man that knows when he is beaten, but even a wiser man who realizes victory is in his own retreat. The best working relationships are those that ensure a win-win outcome for all concerned. So the next time you want someone to do something for you, ask yourself, what is in it for them? Oh, that goes with your moral integrities too, right? If you're doing something for somebody, what's in it for them? Because if you're doing it out of obligation, I'll tell you right now, there's not much in it for them. If you're doing it because you want to do it, oh my God, there's so much in it for everybody that's involved. By asking what's in it for them, you enter into a relationship prepared, knowing what you are willing to offer in advance. You're entering in something knowing what you're willing to invest. What are you willing to invest in the relationship? What are you willing to give? Next time you want to ask somebody for something, friendships, relationships, love, etc., money, what are you willing to invest in this, to build, to grow, to expand, right? Abundance. Everyone offers something and everyone brings something of use to the table, and it's never the same thing. If we all brought forks and there was soup, we would all be in trouble. Even if it's a negative, the delivery or seemingly not so positive use at all, whatever is presented us to to us in life offers us something good. So it doesn't matter if it's negative or the delivery of it seems negative. It offers us something good. It offers us an ability to close a door. It offers us ability to move forward, to change the direction, to offer a clear circle, right? Absolutely it does. Bullies sometimes become our friends. As strange as that may seem, it's not uncommon. Sometimes bullies target certain individuals because they are jealous. And it never justifies their behavior, but it does help to sometimes explain their motive. What is the reason behind what you are doing? What is the reason? What is your motives? Why are you doing what you are doing? You need to know why you're doing what you're doing. You need to know your motives for doing what you are doing. And it needs to be a win-win situation. So when you're doing whatever it is you're doing, you need to be asking yourself, what am I willing to invest in this? What am I willing to invest in this? A true hero, it takes a great deal of courage to acknowledge that which we could have done much better. It takes a great deal of courage to acknowledge what you could have done better. It takes a great deal of courage to acknowledge what we could have done better. It takes bravery to acknowledge when we are wrong and we have failed, or we need to start over and try again or open a new door. To stand in our own power and take responsibility for our behaviors and our actions and what we're willing to put into something takes a lot of courage. And it's the reaction that is the most noblest thing we can do, is to take responsibility for our action. That is nobility. It is the best example we set for our family and for our friends. It is the simple fact that doing what we are good at every day. It is the simple fact of expressing who we truly are every single day. Doing what we are doing, knowing why we are doing it. Why we are, what we are investing and why we are investing is the noblest thing you can do. Knowing when you make mistakes and being willing to admit to your mistakes and try again and to acknowledge it, to make things right, to take that power and that responsibility back on yourself, right? It's a simple fact that doing what we are good at every day, the one thing we have been passionate about since we were kids, it's our self-expression. It is the surest and bravest way of realizing and living abundantly our true life's purpose as an adult. That's that part of yourself that you shame, that you cast away, that you put aside to please others or to fill obligations to others, right? To fulfill a tradition or a pattern, right? That part of yourself is the part of yourself that you need to release. It's the part of yourself that needs the most love. It's the part of yourself that needs the support. It's the part of yourself that needs to be acknowledged. Right? And then you need to understand, why am I acknowledging this? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I shaming this? If I've been shaming it, why? Why am I shaming it? What is the shame in this? What is your motive? What is your intentions? Why are you doing what you are doing? What are you willing to invest to change the direction in what you are doing? What are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you willing to take the responsibility and look at your own actions? What are you prepared to do to change the cycle? What are you prepared to do to change your cycle? This is your cycle, right? So this is knowing what you are doing, and this is being brave and taking responsibility for whatever, your own actions and everything in your life, right? And then finding your passion that you've been passionate about since a kid and expressing that fully. Not holding yourself back, knowing the reason doing what you are doing, knowing the motive behind the actions. If your motive behind your action is not in alignment with your wants and your desires, that's a me problem. That's an internal, I need to fix this internally problem, right? And guess what? That's the best kind of problem to have, because you can solve those solutions. Anything that is dependent on self is the best kind of problem to have. Because when you're relying on everybody else, that's fleeting, right? Right. What are you willing to invest? And if you're wanting things out of other people and out of business, if you're wanting things out of love, if you're wanting things out of friendships, if you're wanting things out of business partnerships, if you're wanting anything out of life, you need to know what you're willing to invest into it. You need to know why you are doing what the fuck you are doing. That is it. Period. Thank you you, Spirit. Let's get the masculine energy on this. Let's get this accept, right? Let's get this logic, this thought, this thought process, right? Let's get this action on this. What is the action? What is the directive for the clearest and highest good? Knowing your reason for doing what you are doing. Knowing what you're willing to invest in it. Right? Being a true hero and knowing how to take accountability for where you may have went wrong in your actions in the past so you can change your future, not change the past, because the past is going to change simultaneously as you change the future. You need to release attachments release attachments to people, places, and things, and remember the feeling that you're desiring. Remember the true expression you're desiring. It's not attached to a situation that's favorable. It's not attached to a person. It's attached to what it is. It's self-attached. It grows with or without others, right? Self-containing harmony. Thank you, Spirit. When you know why you are doing what you are doing, and you're willing to take accountability in yourself, you can change the direction, the course. And when you do, you simultaneously change the past, the present, and the future. We're going to go with 3s today. Thank you very much. Embracing the energy of peace is the underlying energy of the deck. Oh, look at this. I fucking love this shit. Whoa! I just got high. Trust your talents in the changing times. The fox is here. The fox is here, folks. This is coming out of that cave. This is coming out of that den. This is shining your light, right? This is shining who you are. This is also a champion survivor. This is a lifelong partner, right? This is somebody who's been taken advantage of in the past, been hunted for their fur, right? This is an individual that has taken a lot of shit in life. Okay, I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. Let's not sugarcoat that. Hunted for what they are, right? Not who they are. For what they are, but not who they are. Hunted for what they are, but not who they are. Well, when you get right in yourself, when you understand why you are doing what you are doing, Mr. Fox, and you understand your own talents, that doesn't happen anymore, and you also understand what you want in life, and you go for it. You become the light. You gain that wisdom with the owl there. You see that? With the poker face, the cosmic wisdom of self, like your own divinity, transformation, abundance, becoming the light, coming out of the cave and into the light. And at that point, this is where you use your energy, right? What I was talking about, your solid energy, all of yourself, your whole self, all of your energy, right? Your feminine and your masculine energy. So this is obviously your creative expression, right? Your creative self-expression, your intuition, right? And your thought. It's the marriage of thought and feeling, right? This is the marriage of thought and feeling. This is the union of your masculine and your feminine energy coming together, creating energy and exchanging that energy that's wholehearted, right? And creating abundance out of that light, out of that love, out of that knowing, right? Absolutely. When you know the reason for doing what you are doing and the why for doing what you are doing, right? Behavior-wise, action-wise, word-wise, you can correct your patterns. It's going to take time, and you're going to have to do it in the pattern. Like, you'll be mid-pattern and just have to stop yourself mid-flight, right? Like, whoa, old me. This is not your, whoa, old train wreck. This is not your station, right? You have to change how, like, you change your field. You have 2 fields, right? You have a fear. These are driven by feelings. Your fields are driven by feelings. Your field is what supports your atom, your matter, yourself, your sense of self. You have 2 fields, fear and love, right? And when you tap into the light, you're tapping into love, and you're tapping into abundance, and you're sharing that. So when you turn into the state of being of love, guess what essence you illuminate? Guess what you give? Guess what you share? Guess what you shine? This is what you shine. You shine the love, right? Well, you're exchanging that and creating abundance from it. You'll create more from it. It's a law. It's a law. Didn't I talk about the law of cause and effect? I did. I talked about the sacred law of true justice and right or wrong, values and morals, right? I did. Yep. get the feminine energy out here. Let's find out what's going on with the feminine energy, the intuition, the creative self-expression. Whoa. That was weird. Interesting. Faith and self-reflection, realization, and patience. That was really weird. I felt really weird there for a second. You guys have to give me a second. That was really strange to me. This is your creative self-expression. This is your intuition. This is your knowing. This is also where your masculine and your feminine connect in your third eye, right? Yeah, your divinity, where you question divinity, right? Where it connects to the wisdom, the intuition. Where the masculine energy connects to the intuition is in the third eye. They say if your third eye is dim or blocked, you will not be able to see the future. You can only see the past. All right, divine feminine energy. Tell me about trusting in the talents and the changing times with the fox energy here. Really trusting in the talents and the changing times, trusting in the new gifts that are coming in, trusting in yourself, trusting in expressing yourself, and releasing the past. And it did say that, because when you're a true hero and you're brave enough to face the things that you've done, you can release them. Right? Things that you've done or haven't done. You didn't know before, now you do. Now you can change it. Be the light. Tell me about being the light, please, with the divine feminine energy. Being the light offers balance, cleared vision, clarity that it was talking about. It offers clarity, the clarity of the actions, the clarity of the movement, the clarity of what you're willing to invest. The being the light gives you the clarity to know what you're willing to invest. It also brings clarity because your behaviors and your actions are in alignment with your desires and your wants. That is justice. That's actually, I talked about that. That is the sacred law. That's justice. When I talked about it, that is justice. That's the sacred law that I talked about before I even did the reading. Thank you, Spirit. High five. You know what? We get a fist bump on this. Boom, chow. Most deaf. Energy exchange to create that abundance. Tell me about it. Right? It requires moving out of the darkness, right? Everything in the dark comes to light. Everything that is once in the dark comes to light. There's the void at the underlying energy at the bottom of the feminine deck, right? The intuition, the void where you gather and collect your information, right? Now this is exchange energy to create abundance. When you're exchanging this energy, this is an action, right? This is an action. You're not even really doing anything. It's a passive action. You're just being yourself. You're expressing yourself, and that's creating abundance, right? That is a passive action that is abundant. Action. Damn, Gina. What? Yeah. Y'all like it just as much as I do. I know you do. How can you not? How can you not? Know the reasons for doing what you are doing. What is your motive? What are you willing to invest? Huh? Are you willing to be a true hero and grow and learn and acknowledge mistakes and be willing to make more because, well, that's where you learn? That's where you grow. That's where you understand more about yourself and more about your heart. I like adventures. And sometimes on those adventures, we get boo-boos. Sometimes we make mistakes. And sometimes there's snakes in the grass. And sometimes you have to cut the heads off the snakes. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just move along. But why? It's not about the destination always, you know? Why not just enjoy the journey? Why does it have to be easy? Why do we have to walk 3 miles that way to avoid jumping the creek? Why can't we just jump the fucking creek already? I just want to jump the creek. If you want to walk all the way around and avoid this because somebody told you you might get wet, you just do that yourself. I'm jumping the fucking creek right now. Well, no man gets left behind. You're right. You're going to be walking around over there. But I'm the lone wolf that's going to jump this creek. And I promise you, once I'm already across it, you're going to jump it too. Because you're not going to want to walk that 5 miles that way. 3 miles, whatever many miles, whatever that was. I don't even care anymore because I'm already across the creek. Like, I'm already across the creek. That's what I'm talking about. The fox is like, oh, I don't know. We might get dirty. We might fall in. We might get wet. There might be a snake. There might be this. There might be that. What if it's cold? I'm already across the creek. Do what you got to do, you know? What are you willing to invest in this adventure? Are you willing to jump the creek? Because I've already put in. Like, my chips are on the table. This is really neat. Get in life, right? Know the reason you are doing what you're doing. Are you doing it to have fun? Are you doing it to be sour? Are you doing it to be bitter? Are you doing it to be angry? Why are you doing what you are doing? Spirit really wants to know this half the time, sitting back like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we doing this? Why are you doing what? Do you even know why we're doing this? Your spirit guide's sitting back there like, why are we doing this? What are we doing? Stay alert. As change is in the air, we are closing a cycle. Stay alert to your own behaviors. You are changing, and you're changing for your highest good. So stay alert to yourself. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although you may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before. So if you've been taken advantage of, being resentful, being regretful, you just feel used, you feel misplaced, you feel unloved, you feel all these wonderful, nasty things that teach you how to love yourself more, right? Now there's an opportunity to feel different in yourself through your own self-expression, and it takes your freaking investment to do so. All right, you are being presented with the opportunities to reach these spaces that you've never encountered before, the light, the love, the excitement, the thrill, right? The adventure. And this will make you feel on edge. But be open to the shifts occurring because they really are the answers to your prayers. They really are the answers to your prayers. All right, White Witch, let's do this. They are the answers to your prayers, and you must choose the higher road. Choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. Remove yourself from the past experiences. Remove yourself from the past experience. The past experience tells you not to jump that creek. I'm just telling you right now, your past experience, metaphorically speaking, says do not jump that creek. Your new experience says, I'm already across the fucking creek. What are you waiting on? You're like, oh my God, I love this, but oh my God, it's scary. Oh my God, I love this. Oh my God, it's scary. Oh my God, I want to do that. Oh my God, it's scary. Fucking do it. Right? Jump the creek. Do it. Do it. Be brave. Be very brave. Because that's going to raise your vibration, because you're going to be so proud of yourself when you get across that creek. You're going to be like, yeah, you know, like, you remember being a kid and just, like, completing something you were good at, or, like, doing something really good and discovering new things that you're good at, new gifts, right? Like, do you feel that? That's abundance. Like, and that draws in abundance, because that changes your field. That changes your electrical and your magnetic field. And that changes matter. That changes how everything happens. Yeah. No matter what is happening around you, you have a choice. Ha ha! I love you, Spirit. You have a choice. You have a choice between feeling fear and feeling love. You have a choice between being in the experiences of the past experiences and living in your cave and being the light and jumping the fucking creek already. Okay, I'm still standing on the other side of the creek, and I'm not going to stand here much longer. I'm getting tired, and I'm ready to go on some more adventures, right? Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to be thieves of joy. Why are we hanging out today? Because you're a thief of joy. What? Yeah. Thief of joy. Like, yeah, I'll say that. I'm going to say that. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in the negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you're being invited to be the light, to change the energy. You are an incredible person who has the ability to bring light and change the light of the situation. You have the ability to alter the field. How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself from rejection? From abandonment, from the fears that are haunting your mind? How can you protect yourself? How can you help a person that's being that is being picked on, right? Are you the one guilty of doing it? You know the answers, and know also you're being encouraged to shine the light where you were born to share it. You're being encouraged to invest. You're being encouraged to be responsible. You're being encouraged to share who you are. You're being encouraged to jump the creek, right? Fucking jump the creek already. We got shit to do. Make the connections, exchange information. This is sharing and exchanging stories, sharing information, sharing experiences, right? Sharing who you are. All of yourself, not just part of yourself. If you're going to half share yourself, you're going to get half returns, right? If you're going to give discounts, you're going to get discounted shit. I'm just saying. Know your values. Know your morals. Don't give vibrational, energetic boundary discounts. No! We talked about this before I ever even pulled these cards. This is serious shit, okay? The trader brings a lesson of energy exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand, or be about exchange of energies that come from the universe, or both. Ooh, why limit yourself to one opportunity? For example, if you are a creative person and consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them, and when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It is a beautiful cycle. The trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. Remember what I said about when you are doing something for others, think about what you're doing. Think about why you're doing what you're doing. If you're doing it out of an obligation, you're giving out of an emptiness. If you're doing it because you feel amazing about it, if you're doing it because it feeds your soul, if you're doing a selfless service that feeds your soul, you are creating more abundance. But if you're doing something out of obligation, you're putting out the energy of, oh, I have to do this. Instead of, fuck yeah, I get to do this. This, fuck yeah, creates abundance. Fuck creates lack. All right, fear and love, the two major feelings, the two major components that can alter the electrical field and the magnet field. Yep, you can. Those are the two components. Two components, and it's a choice. Oh my God, it's a choice. Shit the bed. The trader reminds you to be open and honest and act in integrity in your exchanges. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect. I talked about this before I ever pulled cards. The law of cause and effect. Is that the balance card again? I think it is. The law of cause and effect here. Yeah, this isn't a game. Different debt, too. Different. Wa-chow! Boom, chow. Spirit, I love you. I know we already married, but I love you. Even though we fight sometimes, I love you. I fight you from the same place I love you from, that I hug you from. I promise. All right. So, guys, this is like deep, okay? Because I came out here with this little notepad this morning, was ranting before I even started ranting for real. All right. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. That says balance. So if you're lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you are being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. What can I give? What can I invest? What can I invest? What can I invest? What can I invest? What am I willing to invest? What am I willing to invest? What can I give? The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back on your offerings or on your feelings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open and honest and vulnerable. Be vulnerable. This can prepare you to be more open for greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. They are really adamant about knowing your motives for doing what you are doing, why you are doing, and knowing what you are willing to invest. And your investment should be hand in hand with your motives. What are you investing? Your actions are an investment. Everything that you put into this is an investment. What are you wanting to invest into this? Are you investing lack? Are you investing abundance? Are you investing encouragement? Are you taking accountability for your own actions? Like, what do you want to invest in this? The law of cause and effect. Justice, action. What action are you willing to take? What are you willing to release to make room for something to grow? Because you have to trim shit back. You have to cut stuff down. You have to weed your garden for stuff to grow. What are you willing to weed out of your garden for something new to grow? Right? What are you willing to close the cycle on for something new to grow? What are you willing to take accountability for to uproot from yourself? Nobody else can uproot these things for you. These are self-sabotaging behaviors, self-condemning behaviors, self-sabotage. When you are doing things because you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, because you have lack of clarity in what you want, right? You need to know why you are doing what you're doing. What do you want and what are you willing to invest? Time, support, love, action, all of that's action. Well, it goes right to 19, so I'm going to start with the balance. Seek balance. Extremes of anything are rarely healthy or useful. There may be an overreaction that caused an issue. You need to ground yourself and allow yourself strength to rise from there. Be aware where your imbalances are in your life. Where are your motives lacking? Where is your support lacking? Where are you lacking in investing? Are you investing in yourself? Are you investing in others? Be aware. Become aware. So you can, if you're not aware, then you can't change it. But once you're aware, you can change it. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't a problem before because you weren't aware. Now that you're aware, it's become right or wrong, right? Now it's a matter of justice. Because now it's a matter of law. It's a matter of cause and effect. It's a matter of honesty, integrity, and truth. It's always that. But now it's really that with yourself. It's coming down to today, Gina, right? 27. What, sissy? All right, coming down here. It's okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sissy. Let it go. It is time to release anything that does not serve you. Old negative habits and patterns do not engage you as the payoff is not enough. Didn't I even say that? Old patterns and behaviors do not engage you as the payoff is not enough. You want to know that the payoff is worth it, is what I said. You are ready to make room for bigger, brighter, and more aligned things. You are clearing out room for bigger and brighter and more aligned things. So when you know what you want and you know why you are doing the things that you are doing, the actions you are taking, right? The behaviors you're having, when you know all of this and you're willing to be a true hero and take accountability for that, you're opening new doors and you're releasing the old and you are literally redirecting your future. Okay, hold on. Stand by. 2.5. gotta wash my hands. This is the action. The time has come to take action. Let go of the paralysis of the past. Let go of your burdens step by step. Move forward. Well, that's pretty much it there, folks. Interesting. I feel like there should be union cards. Well, it looks like the masculine and feminine are definitely coming together for balance here, for harmony, for moving with self-expression and truth, right? And exchanging true energy from that place of nurturing, from the place of intellect, right, as well. It's the union of the thought and the intuition. There's the fox and the crow. Changing the past, present, and future in this lifetime, right? Right. Let's get the union energy, please, of the masculine and feminine, and understanding why they are doing what they are doing, coming to conscious awareness. This is protecting it, right? Protecting. This is protecting that awareness, protecting the knowing, protecting it as well. So this is complete awareness. That's coming together as one. That's a union. The whole self. Nurturing. Knowing where to go for the source of nectar. The exchange of energy, the exchange of abundance, the exchange of light, the exchange of love. Knowing what you want to invest in something, right? This is the union energy. I mean, I could keep pulling more cards, but it's just going to keep saying the same fucking thing. The same thing over and over. Know the reason why you were doing what you were doing. What is your motives? What do you want? Is your behaviors and your actions in alignment with what that is? Are you sharing? Are you sharing your experience? It's time to share your experience. It's time to trust. It's time to grow. It's time to decide, right? Yeah. Share. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Interesting. Forgiving and learning. As you release the past and heal, you experience more love in your present moments. Releasing the past requires you to face it like a true hero, right? Right. Knowing what you're willing to invest. If you're wanting to be supported, maybe you should try asking yourself, what can I give to others to feel more supported? And am I giving others support? Give to receive. Soulmate. Forgiving and learning. Soulmate. That is, yes, this is your soulmate. Stay optimistic. Positive thoughts and faith will bring you romance. Drawing in a soulmate when you free yourself. Forgiving and healing will free yourself. Take back control of your life. All right. Last two. Thank you so much, Spirit. Release your ex. The time has come to clear that energy. Release your past. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully, by staying optimistic and positive. This is a soulmate attraction. You're attracting a soulmate. But you have to free yourself from the past first. You have to understand the motives for doing what you were doing. Bring balance to yourself. All right, guys, I am going to end this feed because I'm dizzy, I'm lightheaded, and I feel like I need a snack. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day.